will come out to the 25-yard line. Willis again, looking for a cutback lane. Breaking tackles, there goes Yasim Willis. Down the sideline into Clemson territory. Oh, what a start for the Orange. Play action, Angeli, he's got a one-on-one. Climbing the ladder, Justus Ross-Simmons, touchdown. What a start for the Orange.
Did we just say that this wide receiver group can make highlight reel catches? Justus Ross-Simmons goes 6'3",
Angeli gets it off, four-man rush. On the slant, he's got Cook again. Same route.
He delivers again.
So Trip Woody, 23 yards out, gives Syracuse the early two-score lead. First down. Klubnik takes the screen. Instead, he lofts one. Jump ball in the end zone. Flag out, touchdown. Brian Wesco. They take the shot, and he wins the one-on-one.
Just ran a little corner blitz. You're going to see the corner coming off the edge. And then you can see he's one-on-one against nickelback Barry Buxton. And on the underthrown ball, when you don't have vision on the football, it's a real hard thing to really try and time up the hot eyes and hands of the receiver and punch the pocket cleanly and create a pass breakup. Receiver has all the advantage in that situation. And Brian Wesco is as talented as any pass catcher in college football. That's exactly the response Clemson needed.
And how much did Cade Klubnik need that one as well? Because talking to Dabo Swinney, games this afternoon and tonight. Yasim Willis goes backwards. There is owning the line of scrimmage by Clemson. That's what they needed. Jaheim Lawson came through first, and he had help. Counter handoff. And bouncing off tacklers is Yasim Willis. He's got a first down. Syracuse can go with a hard count here. Instead, they'll snap the ball. And getting outside is Nixon. Inside the 10-yard line, he's bumped out of bounds by Ashton Hampton. That should take us to the end of the quarter. Steve Angeli, handoff Nixon at the 5, freeway to the end zone for another Syracuse touchdown. It was about the line of scrimmage for Clemson.
And we said here, it was about Steve Angeli making good decisions both in the run and pass game. Here on the zone read, watch what he does. He just reads TJ Parker coming off the edge. TJ's not quite sure what to do. He's trying to play two players at once.
Randall to the 50-yard line and to the 45 of Syracuse before he's finally brought down by Cornell Perry. Clemson substituted, so Syracuse given the ability to substitute as well. Swing pass to Randall. And that time he loses yardage. Play action for Angeli. Lobs one towards the end zone. Caught running under it. Darrell Gill for a touchdown. Perfect placement for Angeli. And Darrell Gill's got another.
That's just beautiful execution. The slot fade is what they call this. You see Gill Jr. beat down, gets unbelievable performance by Syracuse so far in this football game.
Screen out to Wesco, and he goes backwards.
They need to cash in here with 7.
They've thrown it 7 plays in a row, make it an 8th. Tunnel screen, TJ Moore gets a block, gets free. What a move! Inside the 5, first and goal. Klubnik rolls out. Spun down at the 3-yard line. Klubnik all day. Extends the play. Floats it end zone. Scooped up. Touchdown. Adam Randall. Back to his roots. The running back used to be a wide receiver. And he looked like one there.
Nice job initially by the Syracuse defense playing.
4-man rush. Angeli steps up in the pocket, down he goes. And maybe Dabo Swinney now becomes the coach to call a timeout. He's standing next to the official. Now they'll give Randall a chance. And he gets ready. There goes Randall. They're just trying to run the clock out, and instead Adam Randall pops one. Stick with what works. So far that's been Randall. Nice cutback. Hammering his way for another first down, it appears. That's another 10-yard carry. And normally, a big ace in the hole for Clemson if they're trying to pull off a comeback would be the crowd, but in stride, Angeli hits Johntay Cook all the way down inside the Clemson 35. Certainly has the distance. And it's good. Right down the middle for Trip Woody from 49 yards out. Klubnik well protected. One-on-one for TJ Moore. What a catch. And a flag out as well.
If you're Syracuse, you're thinking, let's put one of the nails in the coffin, so to speak, and get a score right here.
A jet sweep of their own. And the seas part. Johntay Cook with all kinds of running room.
Family dinners together. I was getting an allowance. I learned what it was like to have structure. He taught me how to love when things got hard and that it was okay to be vulnerable.
Adam Randall just coughed up the ball. Did Fran Brown's defense get a takeaway in the red zone? They think they did. Syracuse has it. Down 27-14 here. Ricky Collins, the backup quarterback. He'll throw to the front pylon. Trying to squeeze it back shoulder to Ross-Simmons. He's got it for the touchdown. Justus. Randall on the return. Randall tripped up, almost sprung it. Clemson rushes 4. A delayed blitz, and they'll get home. The pocket collapsed all around Ricky Collins and Jaheim Lawson. Here comes a blitz. Klubnik throws behind it. Perfectly timed up to Tristan Smith with a stiff arm. Makes a couple of players miss. Still on his feet inside the 10-yard line. 24 yards, first and goal Clemson. They lost a fumble in the red zone. They've turned it over twice on downs as well. Klubnik back to throw. Sidearms, one wide open in the end zone. Easy touchdown for Brian Wesco. Brian Wesco Jr. wide open. 3:09 off the clock.
Yeah, you're going to see what you're just going to get. Is just going to get crossing routes. And you're going to see the pick that happens right here on Demetrius Samuel as he's trying to work his way through traffic. He's just going to wind up getting picked off by his own guy, 23, Devin Grant.
Unless Dabo Swinney starts to call his timeouts now. But that's the big negative. Exactly what the Clemson defense needed. And they're showing blitz. Now they back out. Klubnik. Tight coverage. Intercepted. One way or the other, Syracuse was getting the football. Davian Kerr was there to pick it off, intended for Bettencourt. Spent a couple of years at Cal, now wrapping his career at Syracuse. Klubnik steps up, the check down to Randall. Scampers to the sideline and gets out of bounds.
A big, big, big loss. This is the perfect fit, this offense for him.
And they get the fourth down conversion.
How are you going to respond? Coaches talk all the time about how our player's going to respond. How's he going to respond to this? What's his message? We've talked to him numerous different times. You know he's going to be very consistent with how he approaches this. This is uncharted territory for them.